Yo, what's up guys, it's Nacho here, and today I'm just bringing you a Sparking Zero video talking about my opinion on the online and the gameplay right now so far in the game, and how I think it could be definitely improved upon, very much so. So I just want to go over that real quickly. It's not going to be too long a video, I hope, so just stay in here if you'd be cool, just get my opinion. So let's just start off with I think the biggest problem, well not the biggest problem, but like a problem that's not really talked about too much, which is the online, not ranked, but player match, and how quick match and just any version of quick match is kind of like a lie. So when you hit quick match for single battle or just team battle, DP, whatever, right? You're gonna get into a match. It's gonna be loading in, right? Loading in, taking its time. We're just gonna sit here and wait and see how long it takes. Okay, we're about to get into a match. Hooray! Oh wait, actually we're not, because it's lobbies. Why is it not actually like a quick match? So here's my main problem. So dang, he had a Z rank. I would got cooked. But anyways, here's my main problem. If we were to go into ranked, which I'm not gonna go to, but I'm gonna show you a clip right now and see how fast it would take for me to get into a match. Bad. They just put some random stuff on characters. Pan gets after him with strike. The monster gets after him with strike. And as you can see in that clip, it did not take that long at all. And what I think what works for rank really, really well is that you choose your character, you choose the stage that you want to go to, and you know it could go either or for the opponent or your stage, and you train for a bit until you get to a match, which is really, really fast. And I think that's how they should go about quick play, instead of making it lobbies, because it's kind of a lie. Like it really is, because it's just literally the same thing as creating a room. That's essentially what this is. There's no quick match, literally at all. It's just an illusion of that. I think they should go a more direct approach and make it actually literally like how Rank does it, which is you choose your character, you choose a stage, you wait and like train with the dummy or whatever, and then you get into a match. That is the fastest way to get into a match, honestly. Like Ranked is literally faster than literally all of this combined, which is kind of crazy to say. So I think that would be a good change for the game, is for them to do that. And like, I'm not saying take out lobby matches or anything like that, but it should be separate. Like quick matches should be quick, and lobbies, you know. But otherwise, it's literally all the same thing. So I think that would be the best thing ever, because you can join a quick match and actually have to wait over like 7 people until you can get into a match, which is ridiculous, you know. So I think that's one of the bigger changes that they should make to the game, is quick matches should actually be quick. Make it kind of like ranked. Speaking of that, actually though, ranked included, if they ever do this, I do think there should be a setting to, or not a setting, but like a thing to where like, hey, a match is incoming or whatever, right? Getting them a message or something like that. Hey, do you want to fight this person? Shows a connection, shows a name, and then you can choose to fight them or not. I think that's very important, which traditional fighters do, and 3D, all that stuff that do. I know this is not a 3D fighter or traditional or anything like that. It's an anime fighter, but I think it's an important function to have, because say for instance you actually learn something and you want to continue to learn it, you still can for a second, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go fight somebody right then and right there. So I think that'd be a cool thing to have as well. Like, hey, are you ready to fight? Yes. And then you can fight the opponent. That'd be also a cool thing, because in ranked, sometimes, dude, you get like, all right, you load in with your character, like, okay, I guess I can, and then you get into a match immediately. So I think that would be also a good idea as well to have for that. So just saying. Now, before we talked about ranked, let's go to World Tournament. Now, the problem I have with World Tournament is a few things. One, whenever you like search for something, say for instance, we're just gonna search for anything, doesn't really matter. Tournament power, right? Oh dang, no one's made a room for tournament power. Okay. Other World Tournament, I guess? I don't know. So you see how there's these lobby, like how many people can enter the room? What I think this should show is how many people are in the room to help you find the room faster, because kind of the same. Oh wait, there actually is no quick match thing for this, but it takes kind of a long time to find actually a tournament. So that's actually the only reason why I don't join World Tournaments actually at all, is because it's really slow. It takes forever actually to find a match. So Cell games or something, right? Oh dang, no one's doing that. But you see how I enter in Cell games, but it puts me back to no preference. There's also another thing I don't like too. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do this one, right? We're gonna try to join it. And it says 6 people can join the thing, right? Technically, in a sense, because they're all blank. They're not filled in, which I think would have been better if they did that. because you don't know how many people are in there or if it's full. If it's full, couldn't join either because connection or room settings or something, right? We're gonna try another room, this one, right? We're gonna see if we can get in here and see how many people are in here, because I don't know how many people are in here or if it's full or not. Okay, we're waiting. All right, how many people are in here? All right, we actually almost have enough. Oh wait, connection. Oh my goodness. That also happens too with World Tournament as well. There's just a lot of stuff that just doesn't work with World Tournament. I feel as if it's really hard to find a actual match of people in there because some of them leave really fast because not a lot of people join, because it's kind of hard to find people in World Tournament, which is
I wonder who I'm gonna be
it's ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. So I'm not sure what the solution could be per se, besides just showing how many people are in the room, but I do think they should work on that as well. Now, ranked is yeah, alright, ranked is something. Ranked is something. As you can see, I do play ranked. I was A rank here, but I think since I stopped playing it DP, they kind of lowered my rank. But I played DP a little less because I liked it the most. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna try singles. It's a disaster. So my problem here with ranked is that
hey, how come Vegeta's
I guess
not
I
here?
want to say it's more of a gameplay perspective. So actually, we're gonna go to gameplay for it to make a bit more sense. We're gonna go to gameplay.
Yeah.
There's certain things they can do to improve upon it, but that's not gameplay related, which I'll talk about, but I want to go to gameplay. So, going over gameplay, what is the problem? I chose a few characters, but I'm not going to go over really anybody except for like maybe one or two, just to make this real quick. But the problem is for gameplay is that besides, like, character stats doesn't really matter, it is what it is for something like that, and certain moves are blockable, so that is what it is for that. I think the main thing that people have a problem with, well, this is the second thing, I think, and I think most people would agree with this. Some people are like, it is what it is, you know, man, you know, just deal with it. It is, some ultimates are unblockable, and for Brawly's case, he can Ki Blast spam you into Omega Blaster, and once that happens, how much damage do you think Omega Blaster is? Just take a quick guess. Now, granted, I hit him with a few Ki Blasts. Don't worry about that damage, but just all together, this does like over 20k damage. Newsflash, most characters have 3 bars in this game. You have 1 bar left, practically. That's it. And you're going to be fighting him for a little bit already, so you're already going to be taking enough damage, so you're probably going to be dead after if he does that, to be honest. But what makes characters good in this game, or a majority of characters great in this game, and cause like the gameplay problem for the game to not actually just be like hands based, which I feel as if it should be a bit more, and instead of people relying on this, is skills. These things. Now granted, Explosive Wave I don't think is really that good because for one, you could just technically do super counter if they're behind you, because Explosive Wave is just pretty much supposed to be revenge counter, which, you know, revenge counter if they're in front of you, you can just counter them or whatever, but they can hold the circle to counter you back, but it doesn't really matter. But anyways, Explosive Wave kind of, you know, stops that, because hey, if they're behind you, you can't use it, so get off me, right? But if you just super counter them, you're perfectly fine, so kind of, whatever, doesn't really matter. So this move's not that good. It's same with Energy Field, but Energy Field can counter some ultimates and specials here and there, so it's actually not that bad, but yeah. But let's talk about a better one, actually. Instant Sparking, Kakarot. Makes me go to Instant Sparking, and guess what that means? Unblockable. So, granted, if I get this, I can hit him with Unblockable. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, Brawly can get 6 bars of skill. So you know what that means? If I had a third one, like 3 more bars, I can do it again. And guess what? He can't see me. So I'm just going to go behind him real quick, and with a few Ki Blasts or whatever I wanted to, and do the exact same thing. What is this? Like, what are we talking about here, dude? This is ridiculous. Now, it's not that the fact that he has an instant sparking, that's not the problem. It's the fact that he can get it really, really easy. Because you can get skills, skill bar up fast just by reflecting Ki Blasts, reflecting those, getting up. So if a person knocks you up and slams you down on the ground, if you do the get up thing, like up and X, you actually recover a bit more skill. And even just like recovering from like a slam attack, Vanish Wars, there's multiple ways, so it's really easy for him to get this. And this is insanely overpowered. Like, he's one of the best characters in the game. He's top 5 at least. And I'm not saying I don't really care about all the like tier lists and all that stuff, but this is annoying to deal with. Especially when all brawlers do is this, just to get to you to just do this. It's not fun to deal with. Literally at all. And there are other characters that have insane stuff too. Like for instance, I'm not gonna use all of them. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. But for an example, Vegito, he has full power charge. So what that does is if I use well, we're gonna do an extreme example. Just for an example, right? I'm gonna do my rush attack with him, right? So full power charge allows me to get full my key all the way back to full. So I can do this, right? Activate that sucker. Do this again. If you didn't get up properly, guess what? You're holding that, Playboy. Or even, well, sometimes there's an instance where you can't do anything, so it is what it is. So this is probably guaranteed for some areas of the map, I think. I could be wrong there, but it's still really annoying to deal with. But essentially, you get your full key back, and you can shoot repeatedly, whatever. And then there's characters like Pan, who have After Image Strike. If you don't know what After Image Strike is, if you haven't fought a Super Vegeta, I'm really surprised. But what this essentially does is allow you to take actually no hits.
I'll beat you in 5 seconds.
So he can try to hit me, but it's not going to work. The only way you can hit me is by shooting Ki Blast at me. So if he does either times 10, a Rush Super, or an Ultimate, I'll dodge it automatically. This is 3 bars, granted, but it's super easy to get your stuff back. Literally, so... Oh, it just ran out, but it's 15 seconds. But you can pretty much dodge anything, which is ridiculous. So stuff like that is not fun to deal with. Like, granted, it's fine that they have it, but brother, can you make it a little bit harder to, you know, I don't know, maybe deal with this? Like, make it not cost more, but just take a longer time for them to get it, essentially. That's the problem. Also, just to let you know, any person that has like a skill that buffs you like this, these skills aren't good. I think these actually need to be buffed. That's why some characters, like for instance Turles, him eating this doesn't do anything, bro. Like, it don't do anything. Any skill like that's actually not that good. Now there's some allies, so other skills like Instant Transmission, Solar Flare, those are good, but Explosive Wave and Ninja Field are not that good, and Stat Boost ones are certainly not good either. They're only good if they're with Sparking, so just a heads up for that, to let you know. Now, finishing up the video with Ranked, I think most of the stuff I did say would probably fix the game, is if they just focus on nerfing how much skill points you get. Like, just lower it, like, make us get less gauge from just doing things overall, and I think that would definitely balance out the game, make it a bit more fun. Like, granted, I think we're still going to see the same characters, but I think we're going to see other characters in Ranked, and I think that's the most annoying thing, is that you'll see the same stuff forever in Ranked, and I think that's not fun. I think you would see a lot more variety if they did lower it. Now, granted, that could hurt a lot of other characters, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to balance. I'm not really sure how they could do it. There's multiple people that have different things. Like, for instance, Mike Hollow, like, says there should be like a different mode for characters that are like lower power level for them, specifically for Ranked. Now that might be a good idea, but I'm gonna let him talk about that in his video. So I'm gonna link that down below in the description. So if you guys want to watch that, that'd probably be a good example too. But I just personally think that the skill system is like the main thing that they need to worry about. Tackle that down a little bit, make things less spammable, more hands-on, because I don't want to rely on like my skills to win, because for the most part sometimes I have to, because if they're doing it, if I don't do it, I will lose, and I don't like that fact. So that's the thing that I need to work on specifically, mainly, that I think will make the game a lot better. Also, another thing that I want to add quickly, I think there should be a random button for music, or stages too as well, because you will hear the same soundtrack forever in this game, and I'm tired of the do. I don't want to hear that forever, bro. I'm about to turn the soundtrack off of this game, bro. I can't handle it anymore. So I do think that would be a pretty good idea, because I know people have other soundtracks. Like, granted, if they haven't bought any music in the game, at least there's a set that they already have in general, so it'll be different each time, because it's the same. So I think there should be a random button for that. But for the most part, I think this is what will fix the game. Not definitively everything, but for the online environment specifically. But let me know what you guys think down below on what could be fixed or not. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, or a great noon, or whatever time period you guys have, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.